wanted of her, and she asked the teacher if he could help her figure it out. The teacher said, "It's really pretty simple. Don't you love to make your mother and father or brother or sister or anyone else smile?" The little girl thought for a while and said, "Making someone smile is a good feeling, and that it makes me smile right back at them. When someone smiles, I think they are happy." The teacher told the little girl that she already knew what made Jesus smile, and he asked her to think about that. So the little girl thought for a while. Her eyes lit up as she said, "I do know lots of things that make Jesus smile, like love, prayer, and faith, caring and kindness, friendship and forgiveness, clowns and laughter, babies and hugs, flowers and cake, and even in Disney World, as some say it's the happiest place around." Then the teacher told the little girl that Jesus gives us great examples of things that make him smile. And the teacher read to her a paraphrased version of Matthew 25, verses 34 through 40. "Someday Jesus will come again as king. Everyone in the world will come before him. He will say to some, 'Come on in, come into God's kingdom, because I was hungry and you fed me.'" He will say, "Come on in, come into God's kingdom, because I was thirsty and you gave me drink." He will say, "Come on in, come into God's kingdom, because I was cold and wet and you gave me warm and dry clothes." He will say, "Come on in, come into God's kingdom, because I was sad and lonely and you came to visit me." He will say, "Come on in, come into God's kingdom, because I was sick and you came and took care of me." Then everyone said,
"But when did we do that?
When did we see you hungry and feed you?
But when did we do that?
When did we see you thirsty and give you something to drink?
But when did we do that?
When did we see you cold and wet and give you warm and dry clothes?
But when did we do that?
When did we see you sad and lonely and come to visit you?
But when did we do that?
When did we see you sick and take care of you?" And Jesus will answer, "I saw you do these things for other people, for other children, for grown-ups, even for strangers also. Whenever you did this for someone else, it was the same as doing it for me."